Greetings, Grandfather. Now, last time I was talking about making up your list for disentanglement. On this list, it is good to put everything that is upsetting and uncomfortable in your life. Don't be shy about including people that you know and love and even appreciate, but have moments of discomfort with, whether you discuss it or not. And try to include people, places, and things that you can remember that there's discomfort about. Any kind of discomfort or trauma, that too. And don't be shy about including things that seem vague. You can refer to vague, uneasy feelings. All right? Make a list as long as you can, but recognize that you can begin asking about these things even before you have completed the list. It might, after all, as you recall things slow but sure, develop that things are added to this list over a time of weeks or even months, or even a lifetime if you stay with this process for your own benefit. So after you get started with that list, then when you do your disentanglement, I recommend you do it this way. First, you begin, as I said last time, with your preamble, requesting that all the most benevolent energies that are available for you be all around and about you, like that, And then you pause, and you go on in a moment, especially for those of you who have been feeling energy. You let that settle a bit. Then you make your opening statement, asking gold light beings and light beings to help you, because they are able to travel places in your present and in your past, working with your soul and even with your feeling self, as well as the feeling selves and souls of others, to help disentangle the strings and cords that bind you to those unresolved feelings associated with your life. So, then you say, again, to start with, after you make your preamble statement, I am asking that gold light beings and light beings who are compatible with the gold light or with gold light beings come now and disentangle me from all my discomforts and their causes. Then you pause for a moment. Don't look at a clock, but maybe wait about a half a minute or a minute. If you're feeling energy, wait until it passes just a bit. And then say, I am particularly asking that you disentangle me from, and then you pick one or at most two items from your list, and you state them. Remember, when you make up your list, you can be as elaborate as you want to be in your descriptions of people, places, or things. But when you ask, in this situation, of the beings who are going to resolve that for you, keep it simple. All right? If you can't keep it simple, okay, but it is always best to keep it uncomplicated. They will deal with the complications. Now you might ask reasonably, what good is this? It sounds like something mental. And while it has mental aspects to it, meaning you are involved mentally in the process, its ultimate intention is spiritual and physical, because you live your life according to your experiences as well as according to the information and other knowledge that you have assembled to form your current wisdom. Some things can be eased in your consciousness by thinking and by processing thought. But other things, especially that which is forgotten or simply difficult to cope with in thought, is more easily untangled, is the way to put it, by beings who can go places and do things that you cannot do. They can go to the past. They can go to alternate realities. They can go to physical. They can go to spiritual. They can go everywhere because they are such benevolent beings. They harm no one and help everything. They have at times been referred to as angels, and they are that. But I call them gold light beings and light beings, so you have a sense of context for this work. Now, I may say more about disentanglement in time, and there are other steps that go beyond this, but I'd like you to get started with that and see if it helps you. You will probably notice before long doing this process that you feel more relaxed, and some of your behaviors and attitudes might fall by the wayside if they are stifling you and or others, or if they are limiting you and or others. This is part of the intention of this purifying, healing, and cleansing process. I'm hopeful it will help you to have a more benevolent life and one that you enjoy living. Good life.